going to say, oh, hi there. And then,
Me too. Yeah. I was literally practicing in my head, oh, hi there.
Yeah, so well done for jumping in, because I was just going to go straight into it. Yeah. High five.
Welcome to question time.
Yeah, welcome to question time. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed last week and found it informative. Yeah, we enjoyed doing it. We enjoyed talking about it. It's always important to talk about it. And this week is just as important, because...
This week on Thursday it was Time to Talk Day. So it's like a day celebrating the importance of talking to other people, talking about your feelings, talking about mental health things.
Yes.
You know, all of that stuff. So we're going to talk about it again today. To you. In question time.
Absolutely, yeah. Just because it's a day for it doesn't mean that you have to do it that day. You can do it any day you want. And it's important just to raise awareness, so whenever. Yeah, it's the Time to Talk Day, and it's all about just let's start talking. The phrase for it is a small conversation can make a huge difference, which is something I've talked about in Thought Thursday a couple of times, actually.
We got these cute little postcards in the post. Can you see them? There's like cute little things like a little chili, power of small. Doesn't have to be a big heavy conversation, can just be a little text to your friend being like, hey, how you doing?
Those little things can make a big difference.
Little things, little cognitive thing, you know? Just a little unboxing. A little ant. Look at the ant, guys.
It's very impressive. Cute. Yeah. Yeah, little things make big differences.
So some tips to get you started in Time to Talk-ness, the Time to Talk spirit. Got a poster down below, so we're looking at that poster. Here it is, you can see it. Here it is, guys. Here's the poster, that's what we're reading. So ask questions and listen. Show you want to know how somebody is really doing. So ask them a question. Dippy, how was that maths exam that you did last week? That sounds really tough. That's a good time to talk tactic. Oh, look at me. Oh.
Well, what did you just do there? Talk me through what you just did.
So I'm asking Dippy something that I remembered that Dippy told me last week. Dippy said, got a maths exam coming up, I'm so excited about it. I'm sick at maths, I'm so good. And I was like, wow, that's really interesting. I kept it, I remembered it. And I asked Dippy again, I followed it up, I made eye contact, and when Dippy answered, I listened.
Like, you might be having a question of sort of, what can I do for a friend? So I mean, that was just one of the things, but if a friend is struggling with their mental health, you may be wondering what it is that you can do. So that was a great tip. Another thing just to remember is that you're not always there to try and fix it. Often just listening is enough. Mm-hmm. So yeah, keep it simple with that. Don't try and be a saviour. Like a really good tip I do, and a good question that I ask with people if they say that they're struggling or venting is, do you want distraction or solutions? Or do you just want to vent? Those three options are some really good ones.
Sometimes it's good to offer those things as well, because sometimes when we're getting overwhelmed, if stuff's on our mind, we don't really know what we want from it. Sometimes we just need to, if it's something that we can't fix, like lockdown is really difficult for a lot of us, we can't fix it. We can help it to be over sooner by staying inside, staying safe, sanitising our hands, all of that stuff, but we can't, change it just like that. So in those kinds of times, what can we do for now? Like, so the distraction thing, what can we do to make us feel good now? We can go for a walk, we can watch our favourite film. What can we do that will make us feel good for now?
And finally, you may be having a question about, well, what about me? What if I'm struggling with my mental health, and what are some steps that I can take? And yeah, that's a really tough thing. Like, there's stuff that we've both experienced. I have, and taking that first step to just start a conversation and say, hey, I just want to chat, really, can be a big thing.
It's really good to reach out as well and say, like, can we have a chat? Because when we're at school and at work and stuff, we can kind of sense people's emotions from, how they came into the English class, or like they didn't sit with us at lunch, and you can tell when something's up with somebody. But with all of our screens, and we're not sitting next to each other all the time,
it can be hard to gauge how other people are doing, and for other people to gauge how you're doing.
Yeah, so to just send somebody a text and say, have you got any time today to have a chat? I think a lot of us are prepared to have those kinds of messages during the day.
Yeah, especially at this time. This is a different time for everyone. So yeah, if you're feeling unsure about taking that first step and saying, like, hey, can we have a chat? You can start with one of us on our Instagrams. Yeah, we'd be more than happy to get back to you when we can.
Thanks for watching this video, guys. If you want to find out any more about Time to Talk Day, you can have a look online. There's loads of stuff. It's really cool. There's not going to be a Daughter Eyes on Wednesday, but we are going to be here next Saturday for question time. So send in your questions. What do you want us to talk about? I know everything, so...
Hit us up on all the social medias, and if you want to be starting to see us do some live streaming, be prepared for the gaming marathon, which is in a few weeks' time. Bring us suggestions and join in with the fun. It'll be good.
I want to talk about something. This whole time I've been filming, have I got a mullet? This is literally turning into a mullet right now.
Shall we do a redo of haircuts?
Dor tries hairdressing part 2.
Wait, what if Dippy has my hair?
Oh my gosh. Ew, so weird. Bye guys!
That's what we think. Bye guys!